2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Pacific Palisades, California, our opening round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvy, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, we're set up for a great week here at Riviera Country Club. The stars will be out. What makes this place so special?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ben Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also the US Open. I just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking, but in the end, though, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're not on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play in the U.S.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Okay, pretty straight putt to start out with. I think it'll take a little turn to the left as it nears the hole.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Now to the par 4 10th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Needs this putt to save par.
Who needs this? There we go. Oh, smokes.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 9th.
Oh, wow. The tie for 9th? That's horrible.
Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Let's check in on Max Homa from earlier.
Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it.
Let's skip it.
Sitting at 1 under.
There we go. A little heat towards this right here. That's fantastic.
This is the 3rd. Just
Eagles,
one
baby.
stroke off the lead. Watch this one closely. This putt to move into a share of first place. Finishing off the birdie. After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy two-putt.
A par putt on the table.
Currently 2 under for the day.
The 13th hole is a par 4.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the Barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day.
I mean, move everything for you,
Let's
baby.
update the leaderboard, and after that hole, the tie is broken. We
Well, I'll
have a
move everything
solo
for you,
leader.
Do some tilties. Batman, no.
A very impressive day for our featured player, and as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently in a tie for first.
Spider-Man, kids, give me lightheaded.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. "2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues. It's the second round coming your way. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. It's 4 under for our leader as we get things started here on 2K Sports. Oh, incredible! Pulling out from that far away, that is just amazing.
Oh, just the shot you dream about making. What a hole out from long range, from way downtown.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Not too sure he can replicate another albatross on this hole, but job well done at the last.
That is absolutely spot on.
For more, we send it down to John.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
Rich, it's great to see Will Zalatoris in fine form. When he has his A game, he's really tough to beat.
And the changes that he's made to his game after back surgery, it wasn't easy. It took some time, it took some patience, and to get through all of it, well, hats off to him for sticking through the process and putting the time and hours needed to make those changes.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. 8 feet remain.
Little birdie look in here.
Boy, you gotta love this start.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
I think he likes that one. That is going to work. From 10 feet away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, if anything, this will go a little bit to the right.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Okay, a lot to like there as he moves to 8 under par. Now let's go out to the par 3 fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Looking to get up and down from here. I just love watching those pitch shots around the green. Well played. Short putt goes in for par. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
This player is putting for fun.
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris.
And there it goes from the sand. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 5-iron here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. A 7-footer right here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. And a fantastic round in the books for our featured player, finishing the day on top of the leaderboard.
My pleasure, my friend. Lots of memorable moments out there today. Hopefully tomorrow can produce much of the same.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's moving day at Riviera, and our third-round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
He taps that one in as we head to the next hole. Out to the 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
This putt left for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This is a 150-yard shot. 4 shots clear of the field. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Man, that was close. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is up by 5. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
3 feet left.
This one is for par.
Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
Oh, I love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. This is his second shot. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. This putt was about 8 feet. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Sitting at minus 11 overall. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Round 3 is in the books. Rich, it was another fun day in the booth.
Looking forward to it, Andrew. Could be a fun day.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalon. Have a great night. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalon. Welcome back. Our featured player is at 10 under as we start the day on 2K Sports. 10 under for the event. Going with 8-iron here. Oh, it's target practice right now. Look at that beauty. He's got this putt for birdie. Okay, moving on to the next. We have a par 3 on this one. The club choice is a 6-iron. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there. He's got this left for birdie. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Starting this one way out to the left. Watch this break.
And just a tap in left for par. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
On the tee of the 17th, it's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
They're certainly dialed in there from the bunker. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Well, that one's come up shorter than we wanted. And that should secure the par on this one. Still in the lead now after that hole.
We've reached the final hole of the event with the lead. Can he close it out? That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
What an aggressive play. That's another green and reg. What a week it's been, and now a putt to win the Genesis Invitational. Oh, almost. All right, it's time to end this right here. A putt drops, and we have our champion at the Genesis Invitational.
And nothing better than winning at illustrious Riviera Country Club alongside some of the great names in golf.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. All right, it's time to get the balls in the air for the opening round coverage. Let's head out onto the course. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. The energy in this city has been palpable this week. It's always a fantastic tournament. We can't wait to bring all the action to you.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
So close. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And as we get to the 7th at Playa Sayona, all the drama happens at the completion hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And time to check in with Matt Fitzpatrick from England, standing over this next shot. Just a couple back from our leader. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
How good was that putt? And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. The 8th hole, Rich, a spectacular par 4 here at Playa Sayona.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And now this to move inside the top 10. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The finishing hole to this front 9 at Playa Sayona is another picturesque par 4.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance, very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Well, that day is in the books, Rich, and this player seems to be going along quite nicely, don't you think?
Little work to do, there's no doubt about it, but still plenty of good golf to reflect on today with 3 days to go.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our second round coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Our featured player is starting the day in the top 20 as we get things underway. Can he make a move today? Now to the 4th. This is his second shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Great shot. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Just a short putt remaining here. Now 5 strokes behind. To par 4, the 5th hole.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
That was a beauty.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, an important part here in terms of the tournament. A chance to move inside the top 10. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
As we head now to the par 5 next.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here.
And that's a great putt for an eagle.
And after that, he sits at 5 under par. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beem. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, our featured player leads this event, but not by much.
Yeah, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
We're going down to the 9th hole now. He's looking to break out of a tie for first and take solo possession of the lead. Nicely done. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Good sounding strike, that one. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Putting for par. And down it goes. He's currently in a share of top spot. Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
Right back into the ocean we go. It's such a picturesque scene. Sometimes you forget how difficult this second shot can be to find the green with massive runoff areas to the left and long right.
Sitting at 7 under.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Wow, what a shot. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, the putt starts straight enough, but as it gets towards that hole, it should take a turn to the right.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Wow, that was just striped. He's setting up for his second shot. He leads the field by a stroke.
He's conjured some frozen rope here.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. They've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side. You have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Well, Rich, this is exciting. Out in front with a round to go, but the margin's slim.
And this player cannot afford to not make birdies tomorrow. They're going to have to continue the good play in order to keep the chasing pack at bay.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Time.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beem, and it's great to have you with us. Rich, do you fancy this player's chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. And that will drop from the edge of the green. And it's time to recap that play. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Always a bonus when you can just tap in your regal putt. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. So miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Putting for birdie here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Leading by 5 shots after that. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waist bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
From about 200 yards out.
This one is chewing fiber.
Putting for birdie. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt looks to be about 33 feet.
Seven feet to the cup. Holding steady in first place after that one. Welcome to the lucky last, and it's a par 3 to finish.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
Oh, this is one of those pivotal moments, isn't it? If he can chip this in, he'll win the title. I don't mind the look of this.
Oh, you did not.
Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close it. And that's going to do it. Holds the putt for victory. Well played.
What a performance all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our first round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following all the action. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. Now to the first hole. Before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak, as there's some word developing that our featured player has formed a rivalry with Max Homa. Gee, that's brave of them.
It is brave indeed, Luke, because Max Homa may appear all friendly and sweet, but he loves to win. And I just wouldn't want to be going up against him, let alone in a rivalry. It's going to be so tough out there today.
Thanks, Henny. That's lovely intel. I'll be interested to see how our featured player goes against Max Homa, because he's very smart with a chirp of his own. 11 feet to the cup.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here. I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
Well, the beauty of Marigot Cove really strikes you straight out of the gates, Rich. Here we are at the second. It's a superb par 3.
I have to say, what a spectacular hole this is, but as beautiful it is, it's equally as difficult. Anytime the pin's over on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. Just bail out to the left-hand side and just enjoy the view from there.
19 feet to the cup.
And an outside chance here.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the day. Marigot Cove has a stunning collection of holes. The par 5 third is right up there with the very best of them.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box, try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot, again, keep something low, keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2, and just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
Yeah, nicely played. Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here. "12 feet to the cup coming up. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Oh, nice looking putt. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Ah, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot here at the 4th.
Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homa's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
Yeah, a good round, a decent round, but nothing spectacular, and that's why they're in the position that they're at. They just need to get out there and grind a little bit more. We didn't really see them out there giving it their full effort because they just got lazy. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvy, and Rich Beem, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Two-K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Good to be with you again for the round 2 of the Northern Shore Open. Luke Elvy alongside boothmate Rich Beem. As always, it's great to have you join us. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's Colin Morikawa who occupies top spot. He's leading the event by 1 stroke as we begin our coverage here on 2K Sports. That's tidy. His second shot here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, pretty sure this one's going to go up the hill and to the left.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And he'll move into the top 10. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. And he's hit that inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. We've got Victor Hovland in the lead as we head on to the next. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Second shot here on the 13th.
This one is going straight at it.
Okay, that'll end up pin high. Lining up the birdie putt here. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And that's Victor Hovland on top of the leaderboard. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
In good form. Birdie at the last. Looking to add on to that.
Wow, that was just striped. And he's down there.
This is a 225-yard shot.
This putt to move into a tie for first. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Not a bad line, this. This here for a share of second on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Time to take a look at the standings, shall we? And our featured player sits in second place as Victor Hovland continues to lead. So, 2 rounds in the books, Rich. Not a bad little day's work, I think.
No, and only 2 more to go. Looking forward to seeing what happens with the final 36.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time now for round 3 of the Northern Shore Open. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Helvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. Taking a look at the leaderboard, and it shows that our featured player in 3rd place as the broadcast begins. Let's see how today's round plays out. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's head down to the 7th. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. What a year with 5 victories already this season. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one's like a going left to right, it looks like.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Oh, what a bonus. And he'll move into top spot on the leaderboard. Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here. Well, that was a big bounce forward. Must have hit the downslope. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
That's disappointing. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Okay, let's head to the next. After that hole, they're currently in first place with Viktor Hovland in second. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. A thing of beauty. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's looking at an elevated green, definitely up the hill.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Henny's down there. You got a read?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. As we update the standings, our featured player leads with the Viking, Viktor Hovland, right behind them. So another impressive display on top of the leaderboard, though. Rich is plenty to play for.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Two-K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Northern Shore Open. The final round starts now. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem. It's great to have you with us. Well, Richie's played really nicely and managed to build up a lead going into the final round, which is great, but it's only a small one. This is going to be very interesting.
Luke, it's a small lead, but listen, it's better than trailing, isn't it? I like this player's chances. They've been playing rock solid the first 3 rounds. Even though the chasing pack does have some pretty heavy-duty names, this player has shown me the goods all week long.
This looks to be a great golf shot. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. He's currently tied for first. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. This is his second shot. He's currently tied for the lead.
Ah, yes.
Putting for an eagle. Oh, what a putt. And now that finds him in first place. This is one of those long par 5s. Good luck.
Feeling awfully good coming off an eagle at the last. That one was fired out of a cannon.
Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Oh, that was pure. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. And as that putt drops, it's now an impressive 18 under par with just a few holes left to play.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
The 16th is a par 3.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
And so close to the birdie. What a shame. Just a short putt remaining here. After that hole, they're currently in first place with Victor Hovland in second. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No, thank you.
That should find the fairway. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, that's a good line. Don't sweat that last. Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
Having to build another basement, Luke. He's racking up the hardware.
Well, we saw the good, bad, and sometimes the ugly, didn't we? But it was certainly beautiful from the words that came out of Henni Koyak's mouth. Thank you, Henni, for your action today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.